Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, HaloMan27, and I am back for episode 6 of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Whee! So all my fellow Kikwis are well. I don't remember voices from episode to episode. I am sorry. They want him to stop worrying. He's got a... No. Derp. He thinks we have a real talent for finding whatever is missing, and he doesn't know who we are or where we come from, but we have his thanks. Whee! I feel much less worried now. I believe I just remembered where that young lady went. That young girl, Zelda, was that her name? Yes, it's all coming back to me. She said she had to travel to the temple deep within these woods, Quee. Oh ho, I tried to warn her about how dangerous it was there, but the clever little thing vaulted off my belly and ran off on her own just the same. What? I like how we can't actually see that because it's like on the other side of the tree. I think she headed down that way toward the temple, Quee, but be sure to take great care if you follow her. The area is crawling with monsters. Oh, okay. Oh ho, I almost forgot, Quee. As a reward for finding all my fellow Kikwis, I will give you a precious Kiwi heirloom. Let me just fetch it for you right now. Quee, pardon me a moment. And then he just face plants. But upon face planting, his back opens up. And we find ourselves a slingshot. So let's just hop on here and grab it. We got the slingshot. Use this projectile shooting weapon to flying Deku seeds at your foes. The hard seeds will stun your enemies. You can press down on the D-pad anytime you want to center the cursor. And here, we actually have our first B menu item, which is like items from dungeons and stuff. And important items and stuff like that. With that slingshot, Quee, you should be able to find a path into the deep woods where that temple is. Well, I will try to get there. I have already shot that. So yeah. He says, why don't you shoot that? Oh, you couldn't wait to shoot it, could you? But I have already not shot it because I rolled into that tree last episode. But now, go find that girl. I'll be rooting for you. Quee. Well, Mr. Elder, I will do my bestest. As you can see up there, if you totally missed it, is where we got the first heart piece. So totally grab that if for some reason you are playing along but didn't watch the last episode. I don't know why in the world that would ever, like, come to pass, but I don't know. I'm not you, so you can do whatever you feel like. Now that we have our nice fancy dancy slingshot, we can run over here and totally get blocked, which was kind of lame, but we can run over here, run up here, and we actually could have done this before, except this. We couldn't do this before. Pew pew, and now that vine is down. But we could not lower it prior to this. Oh, hi, Blue Lady. Master Rick, now would be an excellent time to arm you with additional information regarding the use of your items. You should be aware that you can instantly ready the slingshot you used a moment ago by quickly tapping B. If you experience difficulty aiming while you're using this at any time, point the Wii remote forward and press down on the D-pad to recenter your aim. Oh, thanks. Up here, though, we have ourselves a bird statue. Master, I highly suggest you savor progress on your quest before you set out for the temple deep within the woods in pursuit of Zelda. Well, I did just load up the game like 5 minutes ago, so I'll just resume. Because I don't feel I need to save right now, unless I totally derp it up and run past the branch. But no matter, I will manage. And sometimes I herp up the swinging physics. Well, that's okay. And sometimes I hold A even though I don't need to. But that's also okay, because now we can go over here! What? That's okay. We won't worry about that mysterious figure that we just saw. Or those mysterious legs, I guess. Because we are in the deeper part of the forest now. And that is the temple that we're going to. And from a distance, it looks like a face. Like, it looks like it has a big nose and all that. But no, we are in the deep woods. And we will totally progress to the temple now. Oh, look. I've confirmed the plant life of this area matches that of Faron Woods. We have reached the area locally referred to as the Deep Woods. Thank you, Fee. I don't know why I talked like that for you. Now we should continue forward... continue toward the temple in search of Zelda. Not forward temple. No, don't have a horn. I do not approve. This horn that this guy has, it's actually... Okay, he'll drop a golden skull. the number of those that you need will pop them on screen. That's a little bit more rare, but I seem to get a lot of them, actually. I was actually kind of hoping for a horn just there. And apparently now we have bees to worry about, which is highly unfortunate, and I don't want that to be the case. So I'm gonna, like, totally run away. Those bees are mean. Thank you for telling me I can still use the dowsing. I already knew that, but whatevs. And let's just kill this guy, and he won't drop anything. That's kind of lame-o. But not a problem. Oh, sweet! These are Deku nuts! Or seeds. The small seeds serve as ammunition for your slingshot. I'm sure we have already been told that. But now we can tap bees, because that way we actually bust it out, and shoot this hive, and it'll drop, and the bees will be mad, bro. But now with them cleared out of the way, we can make it across this, which is super handy dandy. And I almost just like ran out of stamina. Glad I did not. First, though, before I continue the proper way we're supposed to go, I'm going to run over here and give this log a nice shove. Because even though I'll probably never use that ever, it's nice to have shortcuts all ready and handy. But, chopped! And he be dead. How convenient for everyone but him, because he's dead. Hey, it's our good friend Gorko. Or Broski, as I was calling him. Now there's a face I know. Hey, bud, I got something I need your help with. Come over here and take a look. Well, I will do my best. That's a weird cube over there. Wonder what it's doing. Oh well. Ah! I did not actually expect that guy. Deku. He's a Deku. I did not expect that Deku to totally just pew-pew me. Oh yeah, these things I was calling moblins, I was actually thinking of, like, other Zelda games. And in this game, they are called, like, bokoblins, I believe. So they are not moblins in this game. But, alas, no one is right about everything forever. Except me, usually. But we will not talk about that. Because, if I just pew-pew some stuff, now I don't have to deal with those, and then I can just pew-pew him, and then he'll be stunned. But that won't actually work, because he'll wake up right about now. And hopefully, instead of stopping talking, I can just shake him off, just like that. And then I can make it across here. And we have actually another bird statue, which is pretty sweet. I will continue to always examine them. But first, check this out. There's a few things around in this game that you can sit down on. When you sit down, whomp, you get hearts back, which is super duper handy dandy. And if we jump over here, and then jump over here, and almost totally fail, but not quite, because we're awesome, we can actually... Oh, hello, you're new. Usually if you slash them, they'll go opposite to how you just slashed them. So try to keep that in mind. That's basically, it's just a little tip that'll probably help you out. Hold up, bud. I need to ask you a favor. Okay. Let's talk to him. I tell you, your timing could not have been better. I forgot his voice completely, so I'm just going with this. Look here, I stumbled onto one of these things just now, and it looks just like something I've seen in those ancient texts. Oh, it's one of those cubes. If I remember right, yep, this is one of those things the goddess was said to have left behind for the hero of legend. Pretty amazing, right? I even thought up a name for the thing. I've been calling them goddess cubes. Makes sense, right? Those ancient texts say some real interesting stuff about these things. How did it go again? Let me see, summon forth the light from a heavenly blade, and may that sword's master receive aid. So there you have it. I see you got yourself a sword there. What do you say we try and crack the mystery of this cube together? Sure! Hey, thanks a billion, bud. No probs, broski. This cube is made of some sort of metal I've never seen. I have wailed on it, but nothing happens. You know, bud, I would say the key to cracking this egg is that one line, you know? The light from a heavenly blade. Well, let's give it a try. We happen to have a heavenly blade right here. And shashing-da-ling! Awesome! Whoa! Did you see that? The cube just shot up into the sky. I think it reacted to that whirly beam thing that shot out of your sword. Now, where do you think the cube shot off to anyhow? This mystery just got a whole lot more, mysterious. The texts say there are cubes like that one all over this land. Tell you what, you blast as many of those cubes as you can find. If you find out more about them along the way, you come see me. There are actually 27 of those cubes in the game. And they are the, I guess, third collectible we're going to be going for. Out of however many. But, if we walk right on over here, guess what? Here's our second one. Aww. Try that again. Shishing-da-ling. And... whoosh! That was a little bit early, but whoosh. Despite that. And, oh, hello, Blue Lady. Master Rick, I've detected Zelda's aura emanating from within this structure. What? Zelda? Awesome! I don't know why I keep saying that. But, I don't know. However, I've also detected the presence of numerous monsters. Are you sure you want to proceed? Of course! It would be very unwise to display overconfidence here. Within the walls of this place, no one will come to your aid. Well, I'm pretty sure I can hold my own. If you feel unprepared to face the dangers ahead, consider returning to the sky to properly equip yourself. It would be wise to carry a shield to protect yourself, as well as a stock of potions to restore your lost hearts. Now we should continue the search for Zelda. I am actually not going to go back up to the sky, because between dungeons and areas and stuff like that, you have to. So I will leave that for when you are supposed to. I'm just going to take a quick look around right here, and then I guess we'll go take a gander at what's inside the dungeon. Except, that looks different. We'll have to remember that for later. Anyway, we're up to about 12 minutes now, so if you whip out your slingshot and pew-pew this, we will open the door. Basically, that scene represents the fact that you're entering a dungeon. There will be a scene just like that at every dungeon. So, as I said, this is the first real dungeon, unlike the little, itty-bitty dungeon that we did back on Skyloft. This is the Skyview Temple, the first of a good deal of temples that we will be going through throughout the course of this game. Oh, Fee's back. Master, I have bad news. The auras of many creatures reverberate throughout this temple. As a result, I can't isolate Zelda's aura. You will not be able to track her here. Given the situation, I suggest you look around to see where we should move next. Okay, well, there's no dowsing in here, so you can only use first person. But, we will start exploring this dungeon in the next episode. So, this has been HaloMan27. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everybody.